in the cryptography assignment for group 5, which is key expansion process of AES 256. Let me begin with the slides. So we are the team members: Rutvik Page, Garima Kumar, Sudhir Pal, Ankit Barai, Nehal Randive and Piyush Mulchandani. Now firstly we should understand what is AES 256. AES stands for Advanced Encryption Standard, which is a specification for the encryption of electronic data. It supersedes the DES, that is the Data Encryption Standards, which was originally published in 1977. It is a symmetric key algorithm, which means that the same key is used for encryption as well as decryption of the data. AES 256 is the form of an AES algorithm in which cipher key is of 256 bits. It should be noted that there are three versions of AES: AES 128, AES 194 and AES 256. Both of all of them differs only on the basis of the length of the cipher key, because the input plain text bit length is 128, and the output plain text bit length is also 128 in all the three versions. Only the difference is the uh, number of bits in the cipher key. In AES 256 there are a total of 14 rounds for encryption, uh, where every round gets a different 128-bit round key. The first round key is required for pre-round transformation. That is, there are a total of 15 round keys required. For 15 round keys required to uh, uh, 14 for the 14 for each for one round and one for the pre-round transformation. So the key expansion procedure creates round keys word by word, where key is an array of 4 words, and thus the number of words created by this routine is 4 into 14 plus 1. 14 plus 1, that is 15, are the number of rounds, and each round key is made up of 4 words. So 4 into 15 is total 60 words that are to be generated. Now this diagram essentially shows the AES algorithm. As you can see, there is 128-bit plain text and 128-bit ciphertext, is irrespective of the number of rounds and the AES version. And the round keys that are getting generated are also 128 bits. The cipher key can either be 128 or 192 or 256 bits, depending on the number of rounds. If number of rounds there are for AES 128, the number of rounds is 10. For AES 192, the number of rounds is 12. For AES 256, the number of rounds is 14. And as you can see here, from K0 to KNR there are NR plus 1. That is, for AES 256, 14 plus 1 is 15 round keys are generated. Now I shall guide you through the algorithm for key expansion in AES 256. The original key is of 256 bit length, and 15 round keys, namely K0 to K14, are to be generated, and there are total of 60 words that are produced by this procedure, which will be shown in the coming slides. This is the key expansion algorithm. It takes an input of 4 into nk keys, that is 4 into for nk is equal to 8 for AES 256. That is, there are 32 bit 32 um, 32 byte key, which is taken as an input, which is 256 bit, and a word, that is nb is equal to 4, that is 4 bytes make up an word. So the 4 into 15, that is 60 words are to be generated, and nk is equal to 8. For the initial nk words gets filled up with the available available words directly from the cipher key that is inputted. So first nk words directly get filled as the initial round keys, and then after that, for the remaining words, we have this second while loop. Initially we take as temp as the wi-1 always, and if this condition satisfied, that I mod nk double equals to 0, that is I mod 8 double equals to 0, which will be true for I equal to 8, 16, 24, then we will replace this temp with this subword of root word of temp XOR with the round constant. This R1 stands for round constant, which is a constant. This root word is a function which takes in the word and rotates it. I will guide you through an example in the coming slides. And subword takes substitutes the words with another word based upon the hexadecimal notation of the word, and I will also guide you for an example through that. And the second condition in this is that nk is greater than 6. Nk is equal to 8 in this AES 256, so this is always true. And if I mod nk is equal to 4, that is if this if condition is not fulfilled and I mod nk is equal to 4, then in that case the temp will get replaced with subword of temp, that is for I equal to 12, 20, 28. This is going to happen. And then finally wi is equal to wi minus nk, that is wi minus 8 XOR with temp. Temp is either this, or if it gets replaced like this or like this. So in this way uh, all the words are getting calculated. I will guide through a detailed example for this. This is the S-box table. I will guide you through how it is made. Now I should guide you through the working example of AES 256. Now this is an AES 256 key expansion process example. This is a 32-byte cipher key that is inputted. This is shown in a hexadecimal notation. Each byte is shown separately here for a better understanding that it is a 32-byte cipher key, and there are number of rounds are round keys that are to be generated are 15. 14 round keys plus one pre-round transformation key, and each round key is made up of 4 words, while each word is made up of 4 bytes. And there are total of 60 words, that is 15 keys are to be calculated, and initial nk equal to 8 words, that is 2 keys k0 and k1 are directly generated from this cipher key because of the first while loop condition while I is less than nk. And for words 8 to 59 there are some condition, like initially temp becomes the previous word, but if I mod nk equal to 8 nk double equals to 0 condition gets satisfied, then temp is replaced as like this. And if I mod uh, if I mod nk double equals to 4 gets true, then it is replaced by like this. Then and finally wi equal to wi minus nk XOR with the temp. Now I shall guide you through the detailed example. First, we should see what is this rot word. Rot word takes as an input word and then rotates it in the following manner. For example, this 0914 DF F4 is the input word. Then it gets rotates like 14 DF F4 0. And that is essentially the second byte becomes the first byte, the third byte becomes the second bytes, the fourth byte becomes the third byte, and the first byte becomes the last byte. And then now we should see what is subword. Subword transformation, if the input word is like this, so each byte of this word will be taken, like 14 implies row 1 and column 4 in this table. So row 1 column 4, that is FA, so 14 changes to FA. Similarly DF implies row D and column F, so row D column F, it is 9 it gets replaced like this. Similarly F4 replaced to BF and 09 changes to 01, and the output word becomes like this. Now we should understand what is row constant. Row constant, round constant, sorry, round constant. So round constant for the round I is like this: 0 to to the power of I, comma 0000 comma 00 for I equal to 0 to 40. That is for round constant. For pre-round transformation is 0. Detailed example. as earlier told, the first NK words will be directly taken from the inputted cipher key. That is, two round keys can be generated from this initial 8 words. That is this W0 to W8 uh, can be directly used from the this inputted cipher key. That is 63D EB10. This will directly taken as the first word 63D EB10, and similarly it is the first round key gets filled in this that is, each word gets filled in this matrix in the column wise manner. This is word 0, this is word 1, this is the word 2, and this is word 3, this is word 4, word 5, word 6, and word 7, and similarly this round key 0 and round key 1 gets computed. Now for the first while loop of this algorithm gets over, this while I get less than nk is over. Now we shall begin with I equal to 8 till I less than 60, that is I less than 59, that is w8 to w59 are to be generated. These are some of the notations. This red boxes includes the original keys, the keys that are generated from the inputted cipher key. This green boxes includes the shows the key expansion operations, while the derived round keys are represented by the rest of the two colors. Now W0 to W7 are already generated from this inputted cipher key. Now for W8 I equal to 8, where I mod nk is equal to 8, I mod 8 becomes 0. That is for W8, W16, W24. This is the procedure that we are going to follow. For W8 the temp becomes, when I mod nk becomes double equals to 0, then we need to temp gets replaced with subword of root word of temp XOR with round constant. So similarly for W8, W16, W56, temp is equal to subword of root word of W7, that is I minus 1 XOR with arc1 I upon n key, it is arc1 0, round constant 0. So W8 becomes temp XOR W8 minus nk, where temp is this thing. So router and subword are already shown to be done upon the here. This root word is taken over here for wi minus 1. Wi minus 1 was 0914 df f4, 0914 df f4. After root word, these things get produced. This word get produced, and this thing get then inputted to the subword, and then this output word gets produced. Then this output word is then to be XORed with the round constant. Round constant for row 0 is this 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0. So this thing, after doing subword, we get fa9e bf01. So fa9e bf01 get XORed with the round constant 0 1 0 0 0 0 and 0 0, producing bf fb 9e bf and 0 1 as shown over here. Now as the final last step, wi is equal to wi I minus nk, that is w8 minus nk is 8, so it is w0 XORed with temp. So temp is this thing, fb9e bf01, fb9e bf01 shown over here, and this is w0, it is 63d eb10, 63d eb10, and doing bitwise XOR gives bitwise XOR gives 9b a3 f for 5411, 9b a3 5411, which becomes the a8. Similarly a16 will be calculated from a15 and all. And now for the case of w9, w10, w11 excluding w12, then w13, w14, w15, that is where I is neither multiple of 8 nor multiple of 4. How this thing is to be done, if we see from the algorithm over here, if I is multiple of 4, but I is that is I mod nk is equal to I mod 8 is 4, but I mod nk is not equal to 0. Then in that case uh, uh, temp is equal to subword of the temp previous temp, that is wi minus 1. So as shown over here, temp is subword of w I minus 1, that is w8. So uh, that is in this case, in this case, where I is neither multiple of I mod nk is not equal to 0, also I mod nk is not equal to 4 for w9. In that case, we simply have wi equal to wi minus nk XOR temp, where temp is the wi minus 1. So simply for w9, temp will be w8. So for w9, temp is w8. So temp XOR wi minus nk, it is w temp XOR w1. So this is the temp, that is w8 15 9b a3 54 11, and this is w1 15 cs 15 ca 71 be is w1. So this is w1 XORed with this temp to produce ATS 6925 AF. 80 69 25 AF. So in this one w9 gets generated now, and similarly w10 will get generated, w11 will get generated. And now for w12, because in this case I mod nk is equal to 4, that is 12 mod 8 is 4, but 12 mod 8 is not equal to 0, and I is greater than 8. We are already talking about I greater than 8, because for I less than 8 we have already done for w0 to w7. That is for this will be valid for w12, w20, w28, and so on. For w12, temp is equal to subword of wi minus 1, that is subword of w11, as shown here over here in the algorithm. It is subword of temp. Temp becomes subword of temp when this temp is wi minus 1. So over here, so temp becomes subword of 11. That is subword of this is this 2067 fcde is w11, which is temp here. So making doing subword for each byte respectively, it will give b7 85 b0 and 9c. In subword transformation is already shown using an example previously. So now after calculating this temp, w12 is w12 minus nk XOR temp, it is w4 XOR temp. Now you shall see w4 is 1f35 2c07. So here 1f 1f35 2c07 XORed with the temp, that is b785 b09c, and this will produce a8 b09c 1a, and this will become the what 12 a8 b09c 1a. Similarly, it will happen for w20, where I mod nk is equal to 4, but I mod nk is not equal to 0. So similarly, this will happen for, this will be valid for w12, w20, w28, and so on. Now these are the steps for producing the letter words. From the procedure is similar to this. This w8 to w15 are repeatedly copied here to show how w16 to w23 are depending upon w8 to w15 for their calculation. This is nothing new, but this is simply a copy of the produced words over here to facilitate the showing of calculation. Similarly, as I have already shown you calculation of w8 to w15. Now for w16, that is I equal to 16, I mod nk is equal to 0. So that is a multiple of 8. So simply all this transformation will happen, and that is this. Firstly, w15 will be rotated 5d rotated from the second byte. So 5d fb9a b7, 5d fb9a b7, and then it will give undergo substitution. Then round for round, this is the round constant for round 1. So round 1, so this will get XORed to produce this, and after producing this will get then XORed with wi minus nk, that is w8. All this transformation, this is the temp. This is 4E39B8A9. This will get XORed with WI minus NK, that is W16 minus 8, that is W8. This 9 we get XORed with 4E to give D5. Similarly, A3 XORed with 39 to give 9A, and similarly W16 will get calculated, W17 will get calculated using W16, similar on the fashion of W9, W10, and similarly for W18 and W19. For W20, I is multiple of 4 but not multiple of WI minus I mod NK is uh, 4, but I mod NK is not equal to 0. So this will get equal to this, W20 will only use will be calculated on the lines of W12. It is only subword is transformation is used to get them, and similarly then W21 will get calculated on the similar lines of W17 or W9, 10, 11. So do note here that this is simply a copy of this W16 to W23 is simply copied here again in order to show that this calculation of W4 to W31 depends on W16 to W23, because WI minus NK is used, that is previous NK words are used. That is for the I equal to 24, I minus 8, 24 minus 8, this is W16 will be used. So in the similar fashion, this W24 to W31 gets calculated, then W32 to W39, then W42 to 47, 48 to 55, and then at last 56 to 59. Then the final step is to concatenate the words to get the round keys. That is for round key I, we will have W4I, 4I plus 1, 4I plus 2, 4I plus 3, that is key 14. For round 14 is W4 into 14, W4 into 14 plus 1, that is in all 56, W56, W57, W58 and W59. Do note these are the results for all the round keys. Do note here that the words are filled in the column wise manner, that is 63D EB10 will become W0, W1, W2 and W3, W4, W5, W6, W7. Similarly, this is W56, W57, W58 and W59. So this is done in the same way. Now we shall see, get back to the presentation. We have shown the working example of an AES 256 key expansion process. Now this is a tabular view of the same cipher key. The initial NK equal to 8 words gets calculated from directly from the inputted cipher key. Then whenever I is multiple of 8, we go through all this transformation to calculate the temp and then XOR with WI minus NK. In other cases, we are directly using temp as WI minus NK and exorting with WI minus 1 is directly used as temp and XOR with WI minus 8. For I equal to 12, 20, where I mod 8 is not equal to 0, but I mod 4 is equal to 0. So in that case, subword is used to calculate the temp. Temp of subword is used on WI minus 1 to calculate this temp, and this temp then get XORed with this WI minus NK to produce this WI. So in this similar fashion, all 59 words get calculated. This is the same example as shown in that example in the word file. Now the last procedure of this step is to concatenate the words to get the keys. It is K0 for pre-round transformation is W0 to W3, then K1 is W4 to W7, and similarly and so on, and similarly K14 is W56 to W59. And then talking about the description of the procedure, this procedure is nothing but an extrapolated version of AES 128 algorithm mentioned in the book, with some minor changes in the operation of the cipher keys. Now talking about some references, references includes Wikipedia, our reference textbook that we are following in the college study, and then this journal article, the expansion of round key generation in AES standard for secure communication. The link is the details are also given over here. And so now we have successfully completed the key expansion process of AES 256. So thank you.